Today, Temu has received a fine of €200 million for breaching the Digital Services Act. Temu reaches 130 million consumers in the European Union, but the company has not properly assessed the risks of illegal products being sold on its marketplace. What products are we talking about? Dangerous toys for kids, small electronics without proper label, clothes and jewelry containing harmful chemicals, to name just a few. Our message is clear. If you want to access our market of 450 million consumers, you have to respect our rules, period. This means that as a company, you're responsible for your services and the risks they pose to our citizens. If you respect our rules, you're welcome to offer your services in Europe. If you don't respect our rules, you will be held accountable.
Vitaly Sizov, Freedom TV channel. Today, Parliament of Ukraine adopted a memorandum of understanding with the EU Commission, and it means that one document which is needed to provide Ukrainian with this loan of 90 billion is ready. Maybe you have any updates about other two documents, and maybe there is some progress in them. Thank you.
Thank you, Vitaly. Indeed, we are pleased to confirm that there is progress.
On actually more than one document. So indeed, so let me just give you a summary of where we are. Last time I stood in front of you, we mentioned the MOU. In the meantime, we have finished negotiations on the loan agreement as well between us and Ukraine. And not only that, we adopted it on the European Commission side. And today we got the news from Ukraine that in addition to the MOU, the Ukrainian Parliament also adopted the loan agreement. So this is a major, major step forward. And these developments, paved the way towards the first disbursement being made in June, so well within the second quarter, as we have indicated. Now, there are a couple of procedural and technical steps yet to be completed in relation, notably, to the loan agreement. And once those are completed, then we can move even closer towards the first disbursement.
Yes, so this is good news indeed, and as Balázs said, and you may also have seen the social media post from the President this morning, precisely congratulating the Ukrainian Parliament and President Zelensky for the swift work being done to ratify the main documents related to the 90 billion Ukraine support loan, and indicating that indeed this paves the way for the first disbursements in June. You also may have seen yesterday that the President von der Leyen talked to President Zelensky, and of course this was part of their discussions. So we're very pleased to see that progress is being made swiftly on this topic.
So exactly for that reason, it's very difficult to, let's say, point out a concrete date when we can make the disbursement, the first disbursement. Now, as I said, there are still a few procedural and technical steps to be completed, notably on the Ukrainian side. So, for example, on that, I would invite you to contact our Ukrainian interlocutors. Then, on the other hand, as I say, we have to verify if the conditions that are set out in the MOU and that are linked to the first disbursement under the macrofinancial assistance program, if they are completed or not. So we would have to do that verification work first, and then in light of this, we can then determine when the first disbursement is good to go. So overall, to recall, we are talking about 9.1 billion euro. This will be what we will be intending to transfer to Ukraine. Part of this will be for defense, so 5.9, and 3.2 under the macrofinancial assistance program in the form of budget support. And how this will be structured exactly, that I cannot tell you yet as well, but we are looking to disburse 9.1 billion in June, so still within the second quarter.
Just to clarify, so is the deal buying Ukrainian drones or anti-drone technology for the EU? Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. And here I call indeed Thomas to remind us of the framework on which we've been cooperating with Ukraine on drones, not only drones, but also on drone capabilities.
Thanks, Angie. Maybe I can recall two elements here. First, let's not forget that Ukraine is fully associated since the beginning to SAFE, and our member states are taking SAFE loans also in support to Ukraine, and there you have a strong drone and counter-drones dimension. Second, we obviously also have, sadly enough, a lot to learn from Ukraine and its capabilities. And here, don't forget the alliance that we're also setting up, where we want to create synergies between our drone industry and the Ukrainian drone industry. And here we're speaking also about the alliance that is being setting up. So this is the general context in which you have to see that comment.
So today, in the morning in Cyprus, HRP stated that the U.S. Embassy has left Kyiv after the threats by Russia to hit the capital of Ukraine again. So later, these statements have not been confirmed by the U.S. Embassy, and I would like to know what happened. Why did HRP share this information? Also, she said that Ukrainians have said that to her. Could you please clarify who exactly said this to her and how this mistake had happened? Thanks.
Thank you. Let's go back to the issue at hand. The issue at hand is that Russia is an aggressor state, and the facts are clear. Our position is clear. We stand united with Ukraine and for Ukraine against the Russian pressure. We have also unequivocally condemned these unacceptable threats made by Russia against Ukraine, and also our diplomatic corps and all the foreign diplomatic officials in Kyiv. And the EU has, as we said before, no intention to close its embassy or leaving Kyiv, and we also have no indication that our partners are doing so. So this was a misunderstanding which was also clarified in the meantime, as you've seen also via my tweet.
Exactly. So that's clarified, and there's nothing more to add